Hello. How are you guys doing? Maliciousness, thank you for the 32 months of support. Nice. That one wasn't loud, but it had like the timbre right, you know? Lux right, thank you for the 11 months of support. Crab indeed. That one had like some things going on with it. It was like it was going places. I'm pretty sure I didn't say any cuss words in the first 30 seconds. Apparently that's all that YouTube cares about. I just gotta not say the F word. That is to say the fuck word. Steam was unable to sync your files for dangarompa via Steam Cloud. Just play the game and don't glitch. Is this a problem or is this not a problem? Please tell me this isn't a problem. Okay, it's letting me load a game, so we're probably good. So I had a thought. It's been a couple days since I streamed this. We got to do the, I'm going to make you say shit. Well, now it's past the 30-second window. We're a minute something into this, so we're fine. I had a thought. So, about this, right? Like, we're about to do the investigation. Kaido is implied to be the guy, right? Super hardcore. But they made a big deal out of two different points. One, that whatever happens to you in the game happens to you in real life. So if you die in the game, you die in real life, right? It's entirely possible someone else killed her through strangulation. The other point is everyone's nerfed to have the same strength. Which means that it could be anyone, not just Gonta. Because everyone actually has that level of strength. I think it's not Kato. I think Kato is implied to be the guy. It's not us, because we know where we were. I don't think it's Kakich. So that leaves a very limited group of people. I don't think it's Gonta, though it could be. If I had to guess off the top of my head, it's going to be the two weak people. Because they now have the actual strength to pull off this move. Which means that it's Himiko or Kibo. Those are my guesses. I have very little proof to go on aside from what I've just said. We're going to investigate everything and go from there. Right? Her eyes were wide open. She must have suffered quite a bit.
Wow.
Ew, that's one grody face. Miyu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death for a vulgar bitch. Koichi, even if you're joking, that's too far. You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them.
Right?
Even if she was despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person. It's cum dumpster. I don't think cum toilet's a thing. Also, like, her dead body's right there. We just found it. Can you, like, bring it down a notch? I suppose Koichi will never change.
Right.
But what's Miyu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? Wanted to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue. I was one of the first people to log out and find Miyu's body. She was still wearing that helmet and her body was contorted into that awful position. Maki logged out after I did and she helped me take off Miyu's helmet. Yeah, I have a feeling that Twitch's viewer count thing is glitched right now because it's saying I'm playing Crusader Kings and it says there are 69 viewers, but chat's moving a little faster than that, so I find that unlikely. And then she was gone. Is that a confession? How's that a confession? So, if we heard her scream, it means that she somehow got across, right? How much have I missed? Like most of the game. We're on murder number 4. So that's a lot. Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? I don't think that it's Mackie, because Mackie wouldn't. Kipo kept screaming even before everyone logged out, not Miyu. Okay. Right, and there's that sound barrier loading screen thing. That's a thing. So they had to have been on our side of the river. So somehow she got on our side of the river, I think. I don't think we can hear stuff going on outside the game. We might have been able to. In which case, that gives us no information at all. It's just whoever could make it across the lake there, or the river. Alright, what's the button to... There it is. Detective vision. The device wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive they were unplugged after logging out. That's it, the cords. We're supposed to plug in 2 cords from the computer to our helmets. Red for consciousness, blue for memory. If you got those mixed up. This is going to be important as well, but I don't know why yet. Probably get all glitchy or something. Maybe get turned into a vegetable. Who knows? Body swap with someone. Who knows? A glitch. Yeah, it's definitely going to be important now that they pointed it out. From what the time of death indicated, in the Monokuma file, Miyu was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Okay. Is this one different? Small bottle. There's something on the seat. Small bottle. I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, is it a poison?
Oh?
This is yours, right, Suichi?
Huh?
Mine? I guess it's not yours, but it's from your lab. Jack Nerick, thank you for the 5 months of support. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I guess there could have been a body swap. That's possible. I don't know what that'd be weird, because what if she committed suicide? That'd be weird. Did I miss anything? No, we just started the trial. That's right, it's from the Ultimate Detectives Lab. Is that poison? So you know about this, Koichi. Of course, because I already checked it out. We're in a killing game, you know? If there was a poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd want to investigate them as soon as possible. Is that? No, I can't use them. Check the case. Someone else uses them. I check in case if someone else uses them. Is that really true? By the way, did you see the label on the back of the bottle? The label? Warning here, this is poison and pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But even when taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means that you could get into the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. Can't imagine a better method than killing someone who's logged in. Should tell you what the symptoms of the poison causes. Causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. This is important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe. Oh, right. He's supposed to be our partner this time. Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it. Seriously? Anyway, who brought the poison? Do you think it was the culprit who did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. Well, whose chair is that? That's your chair. Why the fuck do you have poison? But I do know that the poison was left in that person's chair. Okay. Anything on this one that's different than the other one? Okay. Okay. Anything else in this room? Is that literally it? That's not helpful at all.
Hey, you're so dumb.
Gonta, you right? Are you still depressed about Miyu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but what do you think? Who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this happened?
But why this happened? Why Miyu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
Gonta's frustrated and sad. Gonta no protect Miyu. I would doubt that it's Gonta. Gonta is too much of a baby to actually kill anyone. He's physically capable of doing it, but I think in this case, I don't think he is.
it's true.
Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. I guess he's a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk to him about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I would hard vouch for Gonta on this one. I don't think I don't think he's what's with the original Xbox model? It's a computer. It has video games. It's like a communal Vive. That's the name of the thing, right? Doesn't sound like the name of a headset VR thing. It sounds like the name of like a weird sex toy. I think that would be a Vibe. That's why I'm thinking that. Who do you think did it? I pretty much narrowed it down to my guess is either Himiko or Kibo. Someone mentioned that Kibo was able to walk through the water, which isn't something that I was thinking of. That does seem like a hard possibility. He was not capable. It was Leon. It was Leon. That's a good point. I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful. Sorry.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's sorry. Gonta's sorry. He could no help protect Miyu. Gonta,
Hey,
if you don't feel that bad, stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Oh shit! I just got a text. Is it from Twitch telling me that I'm live? Well, shit, it is. Okay, Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find the culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
yeah.
I didn't notice that I was live in that I was streaming. That was weak. I wanted to do another Among Us stream. Dude, if you haven't seen the Among Us stream, it's fucking great. Dangarompa people will love it, I think, because you like murder. Yeah, that was weak shit. Now that's a spirit. No, Koichi is encouraging him. I don't know what Koichi is thinking. Kokichi, I think it is. I get it wrong every time. I don't really give a shit. I fucking hate the guy. He doesn't deserve rights. Like me pronouncing his name right, but that's just because I'm dumb, not because I'm actively trying to fuck him over. I never thought Miyu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
Right. I saw that Miyu's avatar... That's right. You saw Miyu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Kibo and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey.
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? Working for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. Miyu was too, right?
No.
No, Miyu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Miyu volunteered to look around outside. We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we started to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. I think the fact that things don't break is going to be important too. I'm not sure how. Remember to use the censorship cat instead of Rev Lips? Yeah. Kind of a dumb moment there. That must have been the sound we heard as well. Something hit the wall of the chapel really hard, and we felt it all the way from inside, hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed inside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miyu's avatar. Hello, hi. Oh, I think she's throwing up. Oh, cat's throwing up. I did forget about dangarompa again. Yeah, Abby. Thank you, sweetheart. Sorry about that, y'all. When you went to log out, you checked Mia's real body, right?
What?
But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. While we were standing around while wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
I see, thank you.
Oh,
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
because.
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. Then it helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu. Who have come into contact with Miu at the chapel. So I have this written down. Yeah, here it is. So, Himiko, Maki, Miu, and Kibo. I feel like that's a red herring, though. And of those people, 2 of them are the 2 people that I suspect. I think it is supposed to be a way of clearing Kato. No, not the computer. I don't care about the computer. I missed.
That's right.
Serge, you gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how you logged out by yourself first. Okay, let's hear it then. What are you? Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
What?
Hey,
I've heard that apparently, like, people playing Among Us, like, online, just say, it's so-and-so, and everyone goes, okay. Like, what? What? What's the point of playing the game? Did you hear about how Microsoft bought Bethesda? Yeah, it's cool that Microsoft is more of a monopoly. Yeah, people just saying, like, it's brown, and everyone going, yeah, all right. Not even trying. Like, it just seems bad. It just seems like a bad game. I don't understand why it would be popular if that's the case. Could a Minecraft Skyrim crossover happen? Yeah, why not? It's like Disney, where they fucking own everything now, I guess. I feel like that wouldn't work, Legends, because it would only work if you had a certain amount of kills left to go with. I think you'd have to get it down to like 5. And then that would make it for sure get 1 confirmed kill. But then you'd have, but that wouldn't help you any, because if you said it was yourself and someone else, right? Then you'd have 2 bad guys and 3 innocents, right? That's the best case scenario for this sort of thing, right? Think of the 53 months of support, the college student. You could say it's yourself, they vote you off, they find out that it is. We'll assume that they can see that. Then they immediately call another meeting to vote the person that you fake bust as well. They would die. So that would mean that there's 2 good guys and 1 bad guy. And it would just... I feel like Among Us is probably one of the better Mafia-style games. Could you pull off some dangarompa stuff? Not particularly, because you can't do a seesaw. Kato, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking at the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. And then suddenly sucked out. Before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened when I was on the roof, or on the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? What happened after you logged out? Everyone was still logged in. So yeah, I don't think you could do anything dangarompa-like, and I don't think the, I think if you're in a situation where everyone knows it's you, like they saw you kill, like someone calls you out and no one believes you, and you go, you know what? Fuck my partner. You fuck this up. Screw you. You could either do it or not bust your actual traitor friends. Either way, it draws some confusion there. I think there's a play there, but yeah. Everyone else is still logged out, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept since it was dawn and I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey,
Ruin, you remember what condition Miyu's body was in when you logged out? I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't even notice anything was wrong, like whether or not she was dead or asleep?
Shut up!
Or dead or not? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. So, I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I'm not lying. Tell him, Suichi. Suichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. It depends on what time she died. I think that's going to be how we get him off the hook. Maki was working on the computer on her hand. Working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No? I've never used this program before either. I see, I imagine it would be difficult to understand that unless we were an expert.
Well,
But I did find a text file regarding this program. There's info about the program's basic features, but other than that, it's not much.
oh,
What did it say?
ah,
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell Suichi. According to the text file, the killing game simulators used as a certain program at its base. The Neo World program. Yaki P, thank you for the 9 months of support. She's trying to look up how to escape. Yeah, I mean, I still don't understand why they didn't just do that shit instead, but okay. Fair enough. That's a dangarompa 2 thing, yeah. Never heard of it. It's a killing game simulator. Objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar can't be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. Wait. Yeah, okay. So does that mean that Kibo took damage when he was punched? That matches what Miyu told us. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your body would die from shock. From shock? This is the first time hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, they die in the real world. But 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense that you'd feel the same amount of pain.
right?
So this wouldn't be too surprising if he died from fatal injury. The more important question is, why did Miyu keep such an important detail secret? Well, she didn't. I think she actually said that. I think that was the first thing I actually said, right? This is strange. I have no idea why she would... Am I high as shit, or did she actually mention that? I feel like she mentioned that. What the fuck, guys? Did she hide that from us on purpose? She didn't mention dying, just pain. I mean, it kind of extends to that, doesn't it? All it says is about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is about the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist. Like mounts?
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
Should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file. Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Okay. But is the info on the text file correct?
what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Uh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that the file could have been rewritten. Is it possible that someone rewrote over the original info with false info, you know? But to determine that, you would need to have extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me.
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. No, he's gonna have a funny Monokuma moment. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want to help. I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation, Monotaro. What are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot how I'm bad with computers, I'm really good with computers now.
What are you talking
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help with the participants as mascots. We got to stick to that rule.
I don't care.
Yeah, just when was the last modified thing? Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. He's gonna die. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? Do you mean Miyu?
Not that!
No, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you!
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig! I'm busy avenging mommy's death. How sad. It looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long! Farewell!
Alrighty then, let's do this. Why does the bear have tits? Because the devs are horny. Because the devs are horny.
So what?
I don't care. If you want to help, that's fine. True, I suppose.
Thanks.
I'll do my best for mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Alright,
okay.
I'll leave this with you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
I'm gonna start analyzing the computer right away.
Yeah! This stinky little computer is no match for my hand.
He's gonna break that shit.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things. Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this...
Himiko, Kato, Kibo, Suichi log in, Maki log in, Koichi go to log in, Miyu log in. Kato log out. Log out, log out, log out. Where's Miyu logging out? So Miyu is still logged in, right? That makes sense. Okay. Redditors. Yeah. You can't say anything about Elon Musk or Keanu Reeves on Reddit. That's just the rules. I don't really have anything mean to say about Keanu Reeves. He seems fine. He's the new Chuck Norris, I guess, where everything he does perfect, you know? Except for now, we don't think that about Chuck Norris, but yeah. What the fuck Keanu didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying, if you said anything wrong, if you said anything about Keanu Reeves, you would be killed. Elon, you know, I don't have to say it. Chad already agrees with me, so we're good. Well, okay, but back in like the early 2000s, Chuck Norris memes where he'd roundhouse kick you were the hot thing. They were the bee's knees. We're gonna ignore all of the things that he did because we didn't know about that shit at the time. I guess. But now we do. And so now Keanu Reeves has to take that spot. Let's hope that Keanu Reeves does not turn into the things that... Anyway. This looks like the information when everyone logged in and out. There's no sign that it was altered either. This is definitely accurate information. Right, okay.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? I think it's going to be the same log I just read. Right, okay. So we don't have a time of death for, if we can get a time of death, then we can maybe absolve Kato. As long as she didn't die... Yeah, no, that doesn't... It could help.
Well...
Aside from you, everyone is logged in and out once. Right. It appeared that no one secretly logged out, then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kato. He logged out ahead of all of us. But you can murder someone in the game. Check the Monokuma file? Yeah, let's do that. Wait, how do I do that from here? Can I do that right now? I don't think I can. Yes, of course, I've unlocked this. Wonderful. It's under evidence. There you go, thank you. Estimated time of death around 6:30 a.m. Perfect, thank you. Alright, so Kibo logged out 25 minutes after the death, and everyone else logged out at about the same time. Everyone logged out roughly about when she screamed. So, I mean, it looks sketch for Kato. Kato is technically an option, but so is Himiko, Maki, Miyu, and Kibo. Miyu is being added to that list because reasons. Also, there's something I noticed when I was analyzing the program. It looks like parts of the program were rewritten. Program has been rewritten. Obviously, Miyu is only the person capable of doing that.
Hey.
So which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
Okay.
I analyzed that, of course, but it's going to take a little time. Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Suichu should be able to avenge Miyu. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Alright, well, I'll keep analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
True.
Yeah, way more than you. Okay. Talk to this asshole. Can you believe that Monotaro is really on her side now? All for his recently deceased mommy. Full Moon, thank you for the 9 months of support. That's very cool of you. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me when you guys, you know, just watch. Subbing is cool too, but just like being here and watching and hopefully enjoying it. You know, if you're watching here, follow, I guess. If you're watching on YouTube, subble. But I don't know. It's just what's the fucking point of streaming if no one's watching? I've said it for a while, right? Otherwise, it's just me playing video games and talking to myself. But it really makes me feel awesome that you guys are here. So thank you. Why is he crying cum? Thank you for changing the moment there. I don't know why he's crying cum. I would assume, again, with any odd decision in this game, it's because the devs are horny. Monocubs loved him so much. I'll never forgive the culprit who killed Miyu. Ever notes not so hard you nut out of your eyes too? Seems like it would sting. Like it would hurt, right? And then if you tried to cry, then like it would just be more nut. So that seems like it'd be a problem. I've been wondering, what's the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? It's true, we got sidetracked by Miyu's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. We didn't find anything in the chapel, but you found nothing in the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Sugumi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably because the same with Kato and Gonta too, right?
Right?
Knowing them, we would have found something they would have told us right away. They probably would have, unlike you. Whoa, Tsuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this? That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miyu. He told us he couldn't cry if he wanted to. He went as far as to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I was hoping that we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
Pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses.
Like I thought.
It all ends up like this after all. It's a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miyu from the dive. Yeah, what is this? What is this here? You thought you saw Miyu? Yeah, I told Suichi about it. Not the sweat, the thing that she's saying here. She saw her out the window. I thought I saw Miyu. There's no way that she could have seen that, right?
Oh.
What if unplugging the headset just kicks you out of the game? Could you do that from inside the game? I can't think of a way. I'm trying to think of a way you could do that. I don't think you could. I thought it must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. Saying you were so you were saying that you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty. Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Mia, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know. That's just speculation, Koichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
Bad.
Went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miyu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Suichi while we were talking about it. What was that sound? It sounded like something was struck very hard, but it came from outside, but it sounded like something broke there, right? But nothing can break. When we heard the loud noise, we rushed out to the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no. What? It's Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. Yeah, see, that's another point for Kibo.
Huh?
Kibo's voice? Then why wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Tsugumi are positive that I heard his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Miyu said that. Oh, the game had a little bit of trouble loading that one. Yeah, you can't hear anything when you're on this side, on the inside, when you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
Right, the sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? I mean, somebody's lying. Lying?
Hey,
By the way, Koichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed since I was too busy searching. Lying to his face. Kato. Katie, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something? Why would I like you, dumbass? I was interested in Suichi's conversation. My conversation? I heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before is pretty much everything else. And after that, I headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion when the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Koichi.
Yeah.
We used the signboard I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not. So you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take the game seriously, Kato. I feel like that's the main thing I wanted to have. I think I've investigated everything I can here. Is there else where to investigate? So do you know who the culprit is? No. This might not actually be the crime scene. The injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. I mean, there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. I mean, like, again, like, something that happens in Among Us is, like, if you know someone's good, if someone's smart, you just take them out immediately.
Oh, I see.
The virtual world, we should go in there again.
See?
I read your mind, didn't I? Right?
got it.
In that case, I'm coming too. Oh, he's coming. He must really like me, huh? Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back into the virtual world, we might find new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? No. I think we should investigate the virtual world again. Why don't we all go?
Ah.
So I get to be that avatar again? You actually like that avatar after all?
Well,
I'm gonna stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Go to search this place some more. No time to be sleeping. It's not what we're... Well, that's fine. I'll stay here too. What? Surprise? You're gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
I'm busy too, you know. I gotta watch Mackie, make sure she doesn't do anything deceitful. Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kato are pretty close, so you might have done something deceitful for him, right? It's alright.
Thank goodness.
That was pretty standard. I feel like that was a 5 out of 10. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. Just kind of middle of the road. Good thing Gota's here with me. Claire is too scary to handle alone. That one's 7 for y'all? It was a passing grade. It's not a 3, but like, it was okay. No endurance. It just sort of happened. It had a little timber to it. It was nice. But like, you know, that was about it. Goto would risk his life to protect me from a murderer.
Hey!
If you say that, keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm going to kick your ass into orbit.
right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry into the virtual world.
Okay.
Let's just focus on solving the case for now.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll just leave you to the virtual world.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
Who you calling useless?
Told you.
Enough already. Kato, let's go. I picked up her helmets and started sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right as the hand I hold my chopsticks with. If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
We place the devices on her head and flip the switch. I wonder if she's going to be someone else because she's wearing someone else's. That'd be an interesting thing to have happen. We're computering. It said the Neo World program the first time, right? Okay. Okay, cool. Himiko herself is here.
Great, huh?
That's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you liked it after all.
No.
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. Mia said that logging in and out wouldn't be possible unless we were in this room.
Huh?
Then how do you get it logged out when I was on the rooftop? See, this is a way you could cheat to get across the river. I don't know how you could, but no one logged out, so you didn't. Okay. Sorry, just tried to pick apart everything.
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too. First, we're going to check Miu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think our avatar is still near the chapel. Let's go ahead. Why did you make that sound? Let's go. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. First floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The roof is on the second floor. Split up when we looked. Koichi had the salon, Sugumi the dining room, Kato the roof, and Gonta outside. Alright, so that's weird that Gonta was outside. I don't want it to be Gonta. I don't think it's Gonta. Did I do the Airbud thing? Not yet. No, I need to. I finished my painting this week, I think. And it's Tuesday, which is fucking crazy. So, I might be able to do it this week. I don't know if I get in trouble for streaming it, despite the fact that, like, I won't actually be streaming it. I'll be streaming, like, a dead screen. I don't know as if Twitch cares about that. I don't know how to get in touch with anyone to, like, confirm, deny that. If there's no sound, no audio, then it should be fine, right? Do I do commissions? No. Commissions can be rough. People, I don't know. I don't know how to do them. I'm not a fan. If I can get away with not doing commissions, I will. I'm going to draw this real quick, which is why I'm holding up on the screen. I'm sorry. The whole commission thing is kind of rough. Because you have to get people who are, like, reasonable, but also, like, simultaneously not weird and pays their, you know, things. It's a lot of work. Doing commissions, some people find it fun. A lot of people do it because they gotta. But, like, you know, sure. You know? But I'm fortunate right now where, you know, this year I've been doing really good on the art thing. Like, I don't know why. Just, it's been working for me, man. It's been working really well for me. People have asked me to do furry art for them before, and when I was doing commissions, I gave it a go. I am incompetent at furry shit. I just can't. I need the money. Shut up. You can't blame me for that. But, it was something that I looked into doing, and I'm like, hey man, like, I'm just gonna, because he's like, can you do this? And I'm like, I'm gonna check. What does your thing look like? And he gave me a description, and then I gave it a go, and I was like, yeah, it's not happening. Like, I sketched it out, and I'm like, this looks like shit. This looks like real shit. I don't think, yeah. And then me. I'm trying to, like, just kind of sketch out the main points. Windows are important. As are doors, I feel like. So there's only really one window that faces the side that would be important. I think the amount of furry artists who are good at it and enjoy doing it, I don't know. I wonder how many furry artists are like posers, you know? Like, there are people like me who don't really give a shit about it, who don't really give a shit about the aesthetic or, like, you know, the culture or, like, the stuff. But they just pretend they do. They make themselves a fursona. They make themselves a alternate persona for themselves. Not even a fursona, but just like, I'm Jeremy now, and my persona is such and such, and it's a whatever mixed with the wolf because it's always a fucking wolf.
Hey, Shuichi.
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
And then, like, someone gets a commission, they commission you for stuff, and you go, cool, that's, I'll do it for $5. Don't make your shit that cheap, by the way. And then they pretend that they're into it. Like, I feel like the whole thing with, like, the number of people doing the VTuber thing now. Yeah, I respect the hustle of furry artists. Like, y'all have a thing that you're about, and you're into it, and you're doing a thing. Great.
Shuichi!
Making money doing the things you like doing. But I wonder how many VTubers, like, they're just like, I don't know. Some kid's gonna jerk off to me today, but at least I get some money out of it. So, ooh goo, I guess. You know? I say y'all because I feel like there's a separation between what I do and furry artists. Not saying that what they do is lesser, but it's different, you know? Like VTubers being different than what I do. Like, fucking makeup channels being different when I do. People jerk off to you. How is that different? Well, to be fair, I'm hot as fuck, and I'm a three-dimensional person, and what you see is what you get. That's who the fuck I am. I'm not pretending to be some waifu. People jerk off to Rev. People have told me, yeah. I've seen some art. Again, don't.
Indeed.
That's fine.
I tried to set up a face rig before, but it just does not work. So proud of you. You made friends with real people and not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating, just investigating. Yeah, don't draw porn of streamers. It's weird. And again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Don't draw porn of me. But if you do, give me a large cock. Because I don't understand why the point. What is the point of fantasizing about someone? What is the point about fantasizing about someone if you aren't gonna draw them like idealized? Like, what the fuck is that? Could you come with me? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want you to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. It's toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this? It's cold here.
Huh? Which means...
My initial thought is that someone would have come out here to defecate.
No.
I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. It never occurred to me that we did not need to expel solid waste in the real world.
Ah. But...
What's your persona be? No. Nope. No, I've already said that before, Rocket Lamp, but like, it's just like... It's not like they're small dicks. It's just like average size dicks. It's like, why though? You know? What's your favorite animal? See, that's why I don't answer that question, because I know what it means. Vinny has the Pornhub account, which is not a bad idea. What happened to being the real you? Listen, it's porn. It's all fantasy. It's not real. You think like the fucking people in pornos are having a great time every day? It's probably like any job. You wake up and you're like, ah, I have to go to work today. I hate my coworker. He can go fuck himself. And then he does. You get to see him go fuck himself. And it's whatever. But like, you know, I would assume that some people have like bad days when they're working porn. Could this be related to the case? He has a Pornhub account that he uploaded some shit to. It's not porn. It's strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could it be related to the case? Can we discover it? Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the roof. Well, alright. Sure, it's heard over here. Like, normally it's like toilet paper. Boom! And it does a little sound effect and puts it in the case file, but it didn't this time. What are you staring at?
Hey, so
Isn't the signboard that Mia threw in the river? Whoops, my hand slipped.
you know,
It's not some other signboard, right? Like she said she only made one of them. It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck in the rocks in the river. So that's what happens. But there's something that's bothering me. The rock that the signboard was caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They're on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It just got watched from the chapel to the mansion, right? The chapel to the mansion, that's odd. The flow of the river. Oh, that's interesting. Think about it later, bro. Let's get moving. Well, now I don't want to go across the river yet. We need to investigate the crime scene. That's an interesting point, not one I had thought of. Yeah, this is all going left to right, and it was on the left side. Okay. So could you go into the river and just, like, teleport through that away? I bet you I can go from the other way. There's no way to jump the river. The toilet paper didn't get added. I know it didn't. I don't know why it's not, because I already said it. I already clicked it. And I'm trying to click this thing, but I can't. It's upstairs. The toilet paper was added. Oh, it just wasn't. It did get added. All right, so, you know, I wasn't paying attention either when it happened or when you just said it. I was talking about porn. Yeah, that checks out.
As I thought.
The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
so
There's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. It's not sure. That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. Pretty confident in my memory. Memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
You think I'm lying? I could start chanting right now, you know. That'd be great. Can you do it quietly and somewhere away from me?
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I don't think I could wait a whole year. Logged out, avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
jeez.
Looks like we're gonna have to start investigating now. Isn't that right, Suichi? Right. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? The toilet paper can't break. So it could be used as a rope. That's weird. I wasn't paying attention. How big does Rev want us to draw his cock? Just like, if you're drawing like that shit where it's like 6-7 inches, it's like, dude, come on now. Don't draw it so small. I rewrote the program to delete all the dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. Said she deleted the dangerous objects. Could imagine she missed the hammer. Was Miu lying? But why would she lie? Is this cell phone? There's cell phones in this world? What could they be used for?
No.
That's it. It's a phone, so she could log out from here?
Ah.
I'd like you to help me out with something. I want you to test something.
Come on, man.
Help you out? Of course. I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
You know,
What do you need me to do?
all right?
I don't have anything. You don't have anything, so just stand here. You just gotta stand here? Keita Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out. Oh. So someone who isn't him could be logged out through just saying someone else's name. Interesting. Rev, go to horny jail? Why am I going to horny jail? I didn't do shit. This could be used to log out just like the phone in the salon. And it proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves if you say their names. You can log out anyone you like.
Right.
See, thanks to Kato's help, I'm starting to pin this down. I bet Kato was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. Probably should have explained that shit. I should apologize for that later. Yeah. It's a piece of lattice? What it's doing here? What is it doing here? That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It's common for bathrooms.
Yeah?
Didn't see anything like that at the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel, then why is it here?
Yeah.
It's figured out with my magic. You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit. No, I don't think so. The river is currently pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why'd you want to test me?
Yeah?
What does that mean? What is something like that doing here? I'm not positive why the lattice is here, left here, but I'm sure it has something to do with the case. Okay, and then the body itself. Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. Avatars never show injuries. They always say the same. Still almost looks like she's alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead. Yeah. Okay. So what does that mean? Alright. So I want to check this. Could you... Okay, I can't investigate the river, but maybe you can go in the river and it loop you back around to the other side. Can I leave? Okay, it'll let me. Can I go back into the building? I have no idea how to pronounce your name. ST Fornat? Please help me. Thank you for the sub. I have no idea what your name is.
actually,
It reminds me, you can't leave footprints in the snow, can you? Looks that way. This is a killing game simulator.
yeah.
Fortuna. Fortunate. Sergeant Fortunate? Saint Fortunate? So it probably isn't a clue in this case.
Hey,
Could you tell me about when you found Miu one more time? Looked for the secret of the outside world at the chapel, but since Miu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. I swear I was in medbay the whole time. After a while we started the search, we heard a really loud noise outside. Must have hit the wall of the chapel real hard, and we felt it all the way from inside. Something hit the chapel wall. So we rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. We all tried to go into the mansion and to log out, and check Miu's body. When we got to the river, the breach was gone for some reason. And then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
thank you.
Okay, I can't check the side of the building.
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I ever heard might be relevant to the case. You heard whispering?
yes.
I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miu. It seemed that Koichi and Miu made plans to meet each other. Meet each other?
Yes.
Koichi was confirming a specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then,
The two met on the rooftop?
well,
That's strange, right? They were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop. Why did Miu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
you're right.
Okay, so let's assume this is correct and not a lie. Generally, characters, even if they're the bad guy, don't lie in this game. at this point, I suspect Kibo. Kibo's pretty sus, but what if? Okay, so what if she realized that Kato was going to be on the roof of the other building in order to clear the space that way that Koichi could meet her on the roof. She said his name. It kicked him out. The roof was clear. Mabonk, thank you for the 7 months of support. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to reach the rooftop. She was searching the whole area around the chapel, which is where we found the avatar. There's no bridge to cross the river, so she couldn't have gone from the chapel to the mansion. It's true. Something about this is all strange. I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi!
It seems that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? Seems like you could put stuff in your clothes here, just like in the real world. Just like in the real world. So what are we gonna do? Are we going back already? Before that, there's one more place I want to investigate. The bathroom. The mansion rooftop, too.
As I thought.
I'm positive there has to be something to this case. There's got to be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, let's go do that, Suichi. You're right. Suichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. I don't trust him. I don't know why there's a hammer. I do want to check the bathroom because the lattice it said came from the bathroom. It could have been used as a bridge to get across once. And then Miyu picked it up? God, it's going to be weird. It's not going to be seesaw weird.
Shuichi!
What was this all about?
Sorry.
Kato, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if I could log someone out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. Suddenly got logged out in a rush. I panicked and I rushed back here. Sorry.
Stop it.
Come now. That's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why'd you guys come back here? Did you guys already finish investigating? I want to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the... Wasn't Miyu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Oh,
Now, let's believe Suichi's reasoning.
it'll be okay.
Suichi can do it after all. For sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. You're going to be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Suichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully?
I mean,
I'm going to investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Well then.
Well then, let's check the rooftop. Yeah, we should. Alright, fine. I can't... Me and Koichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kato, is forcefully logged out. This area must have had something to do with the case. This may not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. Can't see past this point because of the map's loading point. But that's strange. Why would the map loading point be right before the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. Map loading point be right before the middle of the world. I mean, I don't know. It's weird, I guess. Storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. I feel as if something's missing. Yeah, the panel thing. Do you think there would be a place in a world for a brutally hard dangarompa style game where if you miss evidence or fuck up the case, you have to completely redo the investigation if you screw up too badly? Probably not, because I think people want to feel smart. I feel like hard, like you know what? No, old games used to be like that. There was what is it? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Atlantis. This is a game that I used to play a whole fuck ton as a kid. All right? And the game had you could only do certain things if you had done things like hours and hours beforehand in the game, right? So stuff like I remember there was one case or one thing where you had to pretend to be this guy. Like the I want to say Bond girl, but it's not Bond girl. It's the Indiana Jones girl had to perform like a seance, right? And convince this guy that there was a seance. But you only had like the stuff on your person in order to pretend to be this god that both her and that guy believed in, named Nurab Sal. I can remember that shit. I can remember shit like that. But I can't remember useful fucking information. Like whether or not the toilet paper was added to the thing. It's long-term memory versus short-term memory. It's how I know I'm not like, don't have dementia. I've got fucking like ADD. Anyway, if you had gotten, I think it was the mask and the blanket from the room, then you could, yes, Sophia. If you had those things, then you could pull off the thing incredibly well. If you did it shit, then you were fucked. Yeah, and the King's Quest thing where if you don't save the cat from the, or the rat from the cat, then it won't save you. It's, yeah. Older games used to do that shit. So I think that there's an entire possibility that you could make a game like that. But I feel like it's almost an antiquated way of game design to do, like, you need to replay the entire game. I remember King's Quit, yeah. I feel as if something's missing. Yeah, it's the lattice thing, but the impossible quizzes, yeah, those were all about trial and error. I remember them. What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
When the murders happen in the mansion in the snow like this, there's always a locked room mystery created by piled up snow, isn't that right? This is disappointing that you can't leave footprints in the snow in this world. Is that something to be disappointed about? They keep talking as if that's useful information. You find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue, but Mia should have arranged to meet with Koichi here. Can you slide down the slope roof? That's what I was thinking. And when it moves snow if you did so. But unfortunately, there are no clues to indicate that. Did Miyu come up to the roof? That is an important question. What is your opinion on something? Do you think you could get up and down this roof of, from outside the mansion? No, that would have been very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of 3 or 4 story building.
You're right.
Certainly too high to jump, which means that it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. It means the only way to the rooftop is the stairs. Or a ladder.
Hey.
What's wrong? Look at that doorknob, it's locked. That's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock. Seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole isn't on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
No, not necessarily. This is to prevent you from locking yourself out.
See?
Is that so? The rooftop has a lock on the door. This is important information. I've inspected everything there is here now. All that's left now is... Mackie, what's up? There you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
Told you.
Monotara finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. I feel like if you're gonna do a thing like we were just talking about, where it's like dangarompa, but you can fuck it up, you need to have a situation where the game keeps going even if you fuck it up. Poggers, thank you for the sub. But dangarompa explicitly has like you fuck up completely, like it's over.
Shuichi!
She'll probably head back in then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. They investigated everything I needed to.
Shuichi!
All right, let's head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to. I want to say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it that much?
Then,
We should go too.
hey,
It should be 2 O's as well. What's wrong? You're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kato, but I don't think you should carry this burden alone. You're Shuichi Sahara. Before you're a detective, don't ever forget that. Well, I should be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Hakakwala. Koala? Yeah, sure. I think, like, it should be, like, you fail. I think it should be, like, so-and-so gets to leave. Not that everyone dies in that kind of situation. Because if everyone dies, then just the game, you lose.
thank you.
I would be surprised if they're, like, if you can mod Among Us to have maps that you make, I would be surprised if no one has made a dangarompa map. I don't know what it would look like, but yeah. I mean, ultimately, the point of the game, video games, is to make you feel cool, or smart, or, like, comfy, or something. Like, games like, I Want to Be the Guy make you feel like you're awesome. The beta version of the series seemed to have multiple culprits, and only one you could... The only one vote for one dying and the rest staying. Among Us 2 should have a map creator. I think that would be a real easy way of, like, making a really solid... Like, it's the reason games like TTT still exist. It's because, like, there's so much you can do with it. You can... What makes you feel like a idiot and I Want to Be the Guy? Yeah, but if you beat it, then you feel like a badass. All the bullshit you've gone through. You know? It's just you and me. We should log out too. By the way, did something happen between you and Kato?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, it looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
That's probably my fault.
well,
That idiot's so simple. I'm sure he'd forgive you if you just apologized.
well,
I don't know what happened between you, but... That was weird. This would be a pretty good Among Us map. Though there's not things to do. I pulled the device off my head and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
The people playing Among Us have never played TTT. I feel like Among Us does one real crucial thing that TTT doesn't. In TTT, there's no real reason to split up. And games like TTT and Mafia and Town of Salem, there's not really a reason to Like, you just lie about what role you have, right? Like, that doesn't help. With Among Us, you're forced to split up. Like, the emergencies force you to split up, and your own little tasks that allow you to win just by doing that. Allow you to just ignore it. Like, you don't have to, yeah. CCT does not give much to do as bystanders. And you're given a gun. And shooting guns is fun. And Among Us gives the dead players something to do as well. In fact, I think my strategy in the next Among Us stream is to literally just not do my tasks or my electricals. Have I checked out Your Turn to Die? I have not, no. I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey.
No. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay? What?
It's a lie.
I was kidding. What do you want to ask?
Is that all right?
Did you plan to meet up with Miyu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting with her? So you know about that, Suichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Alright, I'll tell you what happened. I never meet up with Miyu because I couldn't get on the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Koichi? Why are you doubting me? Can someone verify that you were at the salon in the entire time? Did you meet anyone up there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
Vinesauce say that there were no witnesses. That proves that I wasn't there.
Hey.
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
it's up to you whether or not you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi.
You shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Yeah, the ghosts of the crewmates can still do stuff. So I think, like, electrical stuff, I'm going to just skip doing in Among Us. Like on that one map, because it's just a death trap. And it's like either... I think the thing that new players that game do is they, like, push through and do all their tasks rather than try and figure out who the killers are. It doesn't work if everyone just ignores the task, because then just give killers time to do it. But if you follow someone, either you're following someone who isn't the killer, thereby vetting them, or you get killed and everyone knows who it is, and you can go do your task because you're dead. Did Koichi meet with Miyu or not? That's going to be my strategy for the next Among Us stream. Is he lying or telling the truth? The third map is real tricky for imposters. We'll try some of the other maps. Which is it? Koichi in the salon has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. You die. If you die, you can't... Well, yeah, but if everyone sees that you're following, then they know that you were with them. So it's like, well, so-and-so, you were with Rev when he died. What happened? Okay, so we got to talk to Marnotaro then. Am I starting the trial today? Probably not, no. To anyone who was saying it would take me 30 minutes, nope, took longer. I'm dumb. They were like, oh, it only took me 20 minutes. But I talk about random shit, like Among Us, when I'm not playing Among Us. Pretty sure Mackie already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
We started putting together a lot of important facts, so here they are. She's trying to be our friend, at least a bit. First, the person who tampered with the program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy was an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
Got a minute?
I also talked about porn for a bit, so... How did me pulling out Mike's tooth go? Well, I got in there with just like a fucking wrench. Just went at it. Didn't know which one, so, you know... If he sounds a little gummy next time he streams, that's what's up. So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you. Looks like Mommy deleted a lot of the objects from the killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could have been used as a weapon. In that case, why was there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true. Only the hammer was left, but why was it left, huh? The way the program was written, it makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
Then
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was the original feature of the program. There's a strict check that involves pulling out a tooth in Death Road to Canada. You can fail even if you have over maximum strength. Huh. All Mommy added was the 2 maps. The rest of it were already parts of the program. By the way, you were talking about objects. I wanted to ask you something. We used a signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? Didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. Only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with? It looks she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in the program is categorized as either a human or non-human object. Everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter. But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar a non-human object parameter. What happens when you become an object? She's objectifying women? I mean, herself, so it's fine? Well, the only difference is for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. If it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps she had something to do with the way that the next thing she tampered with. Added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. Yeah. Coordinates of the virtual world are represented on XY axis. Seems like Mommy added a wall that runs through the length of the Y axis. She created an additional wall. Yeah, the loading zone wall. There's no reason for that to exist. There's a wall in 4 directions, 2 down the Y axis.
Hey,
But you're positive there's only one.
Okay.
There's definitely only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one that Miyu added? What was the world like originally? She said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? I don't quite follow that. It looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. Right. So she was able to loop around to the other side of the map by doing that. But how was her body found on the other side, though? So she could have ridden something down the river or just crossed over. She could cross from the walls on the sides of the map to loop around to the front. Okay, fair enough. She gave her the ability to no-clip from the full rightmost side to the full leftmost side in order to be back at the front. Or back at the, not the chapel, the other thing. I don't think she was able to yeet herself. She just walked in a circle. But no one else could do that.
I see.
It's very interesting. So all those things she tampered with. There's one more thing. Which one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar? One of you guys did. Strange setting. The setting made it so that way they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
then
So if Miyu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed.
Hey,
Who was it? Of course it was Koichi. She had planned to murder him. Yeah. I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. She never touched me in that world. See, I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, you think it'll help you guys out? I mean, if I were going to kill someone, I would probably kill him too. So, you know, there's that. Well, that's all I have to report. Do you guys think it'll help you guys out? That helps a lot. Thanks. That explains what she was doing and why she was doing that. So basically, she set it up so that way she planned to meet with him, got Kato to disappear off the roof by making that phone call, then attempted to walk through walls to back to the front, back where, yeah. And it would have proven that there's no way to, it would have cleared her because there's no way to get from the right side to the left side in that scenario. It was clever. It was a clever murder. It's just unfortunate that she got murdered instead.
Ah.
She'll probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So,
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The constants of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something definitely strange happened when someone's avatar when you all logged in.
Oh.
I don't think anyone avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. I bet you someone put their thing in wrong. Okay.
Everyone.
Oh.
Time for the class trial. You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized later.
Face down, ass up.
Anyway, that's all.
Hey!
Seems like you're not into this at all. We don't have to do this crash trial, you know. It's gonna start. We can no stop it anymore.
You're right.
No, we can't.
so,
This is all I can tell you guys, but don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
What?
He's decided we're friends.
Thank you.
Going to feel relieved. Going to... Like, I want more people to be nice like Gonta, but not dumb like Gonta. And he's just like, okay, we're friends now? Sure, got it. Don't worry, Monitar. Suichi will get revenge for Miyu's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. That's right, there is a culprit. The culprit is someone here. Someone. Oh my gosh.
thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When the class trial is over, I hope you all get to know each other better. That kind of line triggers the death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. That too. Mini Ural has really... Yeah, he's gonna die.
Sorry.
Sorry, nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. The flag is raising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself. That wasn't a real burp. That was just me,
Farewell.
like, making noises. That's not how burps work.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
Stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Do his best.
Wow.
I clicked through that, but I'm sure it didn't matter. I'm so excited. Expose the culprit. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Yeah, I think we'll stop before the, I think we'll stop before the trial starts, just because I think, we need to have a full session for it. But, we did get good information there. I feel like I know what happened to a certain logical degree. Like, I'm going to believe that it's probably Kibo. And Miyu is planning on killing Koichi, but got killed before she could. I might just break it early. I'd like to spend some time with the wife. This year has sucked, and I think hanging out with my wife would be good right now. I'd planned that if we had more time, I would have done something else, but it's kind of, I don't know. I'm going to try and stream this as soon as possible so we can kind of keep up with this, but yeah, we'll see. Can we kill Koichi as a free action? Fortunately, no. I feel like this is a good stopping point for a stream. So I think I'll go ahead and call it here. This is not the right way to the trial grounds. Where the fuck are the trial grounds? Oh, they're over here, right? I lose them every time. Is this a speed run? No. No, this is a slow run. I'm a stupid bitch. Oh yeah, I guess we could kill Koichi and it would be fine. Though it could end up with us getting killed, so I feel like this trial is gonna be good. You got a decent murder setup. It does, so the new information we have where she can cross from one side to the other means that it could literally be anyone. Though it's not Kato. Why don't we save here? This seems like no, we should probably go straight up to the trial. The fourth trial is always such a huge improvement over the third that even if it's not good, it's fun. You know? It's better. Everyone's here now? There's a lot less of us now. This is less than half of what we started. Just half of what we started. Because we've been allowed to this game to continue, we must stop it somehow. But we can't stop it now. We can't let the fun end.
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this class trial will be the last one. Focus on surviving the class trial first.
Yes.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. There'll just be the culprit left. We might be okay. Maybe it's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all died, then the killing game would end.
What?
Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
We don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
You're right.
Yeah, it's time for the detective to shine. Suichi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yeah, to keep it together. It's the only this is the only time my talent can shine. Not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And then I will never let that happen. Yep.
Come on, man.
Hey, Suichi, you're getting all tense. What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before, Suichi, don't carry all the burden by all by your...
Get it?
And didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kato? What was your problem? Relying on Suichi to carry our asses through the class trial, right? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
You know.
It's the most annoying thing you can do, Suichi. You know that?
Huh?
What do you mean I'm not...
Shut up.
Koichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Whoa, killer girl's glaring at me. I wasn't kidding around. Maki's glare seems to do the trick. Cockitch turned around dejected.
jeez.
Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki. Suck it up, Kato. Now that's not the time to be bickering with each other. Sorry, my bad. Kato, I'm okay.
Well,
I know what you wanted to say, Kato, and you don't have to
I
worry.
believe in you.
See, in that case, I believe in you, and I won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you out. I'm here for you, bro.
thank you.
Thank you, Kato. Yeah, I have a feeling that Kato is too obviously an option. I don't know what the poison's about. It's empty.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what if Koichi brought the poison with him or planted the poison on himself in order to frame someone else? Or someone else planted it on him with the assumption that he would be... She could have planted it on him, murdered him in the game, and been like, well, we can check the logs to see who logged out, and I didn't log out, so it wasn't me. But the poison is what killed him. Something like that, I don't know.
Okay.
8 of us got into the elevator. Yeah, there's also that. Koichi just drained the poison and, or, you know, washed it in with other shit so it wasn't effective. So that way someone tried to poison him and it didn't work and then they thought it was going to work. Or, yeah, frame himself just for kicks. Like all the times before we descended. I don't think he did it. I think Kibo is the obvious one. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We're all fighting it. Trying to be courageous. Do your fake GameStops have Xboxes in today? I haven't worked at the game store in like over a year. I stopped working. I mean, this is my full-time gig now, streaming and doing art and YouTube and shit. Yeah, thank God I don't work there anymore, cause yeah, I would imagine that the people would be getting treated really poorly. I feel really bad for my ex-coworkers, though none of them worked there. I went back to check on them. That's like a thing. Like I went to go check and see like, hey, I don't know, I wanted to go hang out with my friends, right? And they were just like not there anymore. It was like other people working there. It's just like, oh. Okay. We all felt as if we were going to go through our own execution. It was the anime store that refused to pay up. I still don't know if they're still around. I should check. I'd imagine they're not. Oh, accidentally opened up a random mortgage website. It's not what I meant to do. I clicked a sketchy ad on a website. I'll check later. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Yeah, there are two different stores. I worked for a anime store for a bit, and they just didn't pay me. And I was like, okay, you guys, like you have me doing like company trips and shit, and you're not paying me, so you got like a week to pay me. And if you guys don't get your shit together, I'm gone. And they didn't get their shit together. Like I didn't come in. I was just like, this is it. You guys pay me or I don't come in. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. Through it, I couldn't explain it. My body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Move your asses. I don't want to see what it'll do if you keep Father waiting.
Huh?
Why is he back to normal?
Why?
You're not friend anymore? God, their fucking website's still around? How the fuck are you still around? Ugh. Jesus Christ. Their website even has like a COVID thing on it. God. So like this website's still updated. Jesus. How much free labor did they get out of you? A decent amount. I agreed to work as an intern because I needed the job, and it was the only job that I could get. Because it turns out if you say fuck and you make jokes about your dick on the internet for a while, they didn't say that I would get paid at any point. They said that, you know, I'd work as an intern until they decided that, you know, basically I screwed myself, you know. Like, it was implied that I was going to get paid, but they never said that I was going to get paid. So I was an intern until I proved myself, basically. But it's like, dude, I did everything for that company. You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotara's forgetfulness to prevent him. Just decided on his own that we were friends.
Bastards.
I don't think you guys trick Monotara anymore because he's already forgotten. He may have already forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now he's forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. Interns shouldn't exist. That's some bullshit. Like, that is some real bullshit. Like, every job should pay a living wage, and every job should have reasonable work hours that you can, like, I don't know, have hobbies, go see your family, shit like that. Unpaid internships for college credit. Fuck you. I will kick you in the dick.
Really?
I almost screamed when I read that gimmick, but you've got the kappa in the end. Yes. Gaining experience. Can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? Can't be in the same room as the killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna lock myself in my room, even if it, maybe even set up a barricade. It's another death flag. All right, let's get started. Heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There's no protest left in us. It's already the fourth time. Fourth class trial was about to begin. They paid for my lunch and my Airbnb. And that's about it. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras. She gave Kibo the extra functions. Her eyes aren't bloodshot, so she didn't have the thing. Yeah, exactly. We got lunch at a pretty nice place when I was on a work vacation for them. I went on a business trip for these fuckers. I had to stop streaming for a week to go on this business trip for them. And the culprit killed her. Sorry, I'm still fucking... We gotta figure out who the killer is. Again. I'll fight for it. I fight for the truth and lies in this class trial. Alright, that's what we're gonna call it then, because that's a good point to call it. Somehow ended up being 2 hours. Don't know how. Can I quit? The hell is Madness Day? Oh my god, don't make me feel old. Madness is like an awesome Flash. They used to, I mean, I guess that you could have just not been around Newgrounds. But they had, yeah. Estrogen Addict, thank you for the 5 subs. Super cool of you. Mermaids and Chill. That's a good name. Just noticed that one in the subs. Let's check and see if there's any art. I know there's at least one because it's an Among Us art that I want to show you guys. Among Us or Madness was a Flash game. I loved it. It was also a series. It was like yeah, there's only one art for today, and it's from the talented Mr. Bean from Among Us. Go ahead and there it is. And this is from the where I hit the push the talk button when I got killed by Ima in that one round, and I like screamed. Everyone was just like, because we were playing it where like had a Discord call, but it was with push to talk on. And so like when she like executed me, like I screamed, and out of habit I pressed the push to talk button so that way like, you know, people could hear me. But then like I realized that I had done it, and so I was just like, oh shit. Everyone was like, what was that? I apologized afterwards to Ima because yeah, that was, I mean, luckily she didn't get found out because of it. But yeah, this is a really good art. It really well encapsulates it, and it also has the Polnarev at the bottom there. It's good. It's good. Thank you guys for watching. Seriously. Seeing an active chat, seeing a chat that's having a good time, that's making fun of weird dick jokes and stuff. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel real good because it's just like, cool. I'm doing a thing that people enjoy. And I'm just grateful that you guys are here and you decided to spend your evening with me. I hope the rest of your evening goes well. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. See you guys later. Brrr.